So just for a little bit of fun, I've put my GTX 1050 Ti into my machine. I've taken out my 3080. I wish I had a 3080. I've taken out my 3060 Ti. If I remember while I'm editing this, I'll show you a photo of each of the cards side by side for those of you playing at home. Now, just for reference, Ark Survival Evolved. You know, I always get Survival Evolved and Survival Ascended. So from now on, I'm going to call it Ark 1 and Ark 2, which is really what it should be, although it's not really. It's Ark 1 and Ark 1 Remastered. But the GPU for Ark 1 was recommended a minimum GTX... Why can't I fucking talk today? A minimum of a GTX 670. So my 1050 ran this fine. Now, it wasn't on max graphics, but it certainly ran fine. Now, Ark 1 Remastered has an update out today, so we're just going to wait for that update to happen. But their minimum requirements is an NVIDIA GeForce 1080. Now, if we look at user benchmark, we can see you get quite a different FPS rating. Alright, so there's quite a bit of difference between these two cards. Yeah, it also says these cards are around about the $150 mark. Until crypto fucking... Oh, don't get me started on crypto. You know, I'm pretty sure from memory I paid about $400 for this card. That's Australian money. And that was... It was not a new card at that time. I think it was around about 2018 maybe. That's alright. All your NFTs are worth nothing now. Oh, fuck, I hate crypto. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. Alright, so I'm not alright. I'm expecting this to run, but I'm not expecting it to be playable. I'm going to have a look through. At the moment, the game still has the same settings from my 3060, which is pretty much medium all the way through. So we're going to run the game. We're going to see what happens. Maybe tweak some settings, see if we can actually get a playable playable thing. Let me know before you watch the rest of the video. Let me know, do you think that Ark Survival Ascended is going to be playable on this 1050 Ti? Well, the title screen animation works fine. I'm not quite sure how my audio levels are because I'm only running one screen at the moment and I can't really see what's going on with the recording. I'm not used to this. Alright, let's join last session. This is a playthrough that I've been playing at the moment. Well, it works. It's laggy. But, oh, by the way, I'm in the middle of taming this Anki. Let's see if we can drop these settings down a bit and let's see if we can get it working. So, straight away I'm going to go low preset. Let's go to main menu for the map change. Alright, we can do that. Alright. You know, this is a little bit laggy, but let's go back to the main menu. So the loading from the game to the menu screen and from the menu screen to the game is slow compared to on the 3060. Although I can show you, I might insert a little clip here. I can show you how much the menu or how much the pause screen chews up your GPU. So if you're going to walk away from the game for a little bit, don't leave it paused. Actually close the game, because it will probably cook your GPU. Alright, well, the machine hasn't crashed. Or maybe it has. No, it's still alive. Oh, the game has crashed. Okay. Let's try that again. Here we are. Alright. You know... Alright, this is... It feels a little bit stuttery. I know I should have done this during the day. Once this guy's tamed up, we'll go back to the base. We'll do that on the 1050. Now... Alright, we're running this on low. There's a few things we probably want to do, actually, before we go into the menu. Let's, r.vsync. Just because of the display I'm using. Now I believe is a... Hang on. R. Volumetric cloud. Turn the clouds off. That should give us a bit back. Alright, now, I've got to say... I mean, it's certainly not multiplayer quality. Let's see what our GPU's doing. So obviously our GPU's running at 100%. I don't know if it's going to be able to work out the frame rates. There's probably a few more settings. Let's do that. That we can turn off. Widget quality all the way down. Turn light bloom off. We can turn the foliage quality down. I believe the global illumination doesn't really do much for your frame rate. We'll turn the general shadows down. But you know, this is a 1050 Ti. I mean, the machine is running hard. The CPU not so much, but the GPU is pushing at 100%. The latency is fairly high. So certainly no good for multiplayer. This guy, just make sure he's got food. Yeah, he'll be right. Let's go for a little flight. I mean, it's a little bit choppy. There's probably more things I can turn down. And also don't forget that OBS is running in the background, so this is recording at the same time. I would like to see it become daytime so get a better idea of what things look like. But I'm going to head back to my base because I've got a few dinos there, so we'll see a lot of movement. A little lag spike right then. Alright, that feels a little bit choppy. Is that an alpha raptor? Yeah, sure is. Bloody Philo. I mean, is it playable? I wouldn't recommend it. But it doesn't feel horrible, kind of. I'm sure we could turn more things down. And get slightly better performance. It feels like I'm getting around about 25 frames. I don't feel like, usually for me, 30 feels smooth. Once you go a little bit below 30, you start, you know, things start feeling a little bit janky. It's got that little bit of jankiness feel about it. And I mean, well, especially at night, it doesn't look that good. You know, I think one of the good things about this is all the Unreal Engine 5 features. You know, like the interactive foliage, interactive water, the volumetric clouds, all of these wonderful features that we go, wow, Ark Survival Ascended is such a great game. And really, those features are thanks to the Unreal devs. But this is not about whether this is just a quick cash grab or not. This is about whether this game will run on a 1050 Ti. Alright, so I'm going to head home. And we'll wait till morning and see what it looks like in the daytime. Alright, so here we are. Turn off all the names. So as you can see, there's quite a few dinos floating around. There's quite a bit of movement. smooth-ish. It feels a little bit sluggish. I'm gonna wait till morning and we'll see what it looks like. Might help if I turn the freaking mic on. There. So, it's quite laggy right now. The sun's coming up. According to the game, it's 6:05. Let's have a look at our settings. So, of course, being a GTX, we don't have any of the RTX settings. It's good our frame rate is capped to 60 frames. All of these, I'm going to turn them way down. Everything's on low. All right, we'll save that. And one thing I haven't done yet is try to lower resolution. All right, yeah, this is still a bit average. Try 1600 by 900. I'm not doing anything like ultra wide or anything like that. Come on. I want my I still personally don't think this is playable. I mean, we could turn the resolution right down. Let's try that. Just for shits and giggles. 640 by 480. I haven't seen a screen run at 640 by 480 since last century. For all you kiddies out there, we actually did used to use 640 by 480. And of course this is skewed because we're on a widescreen and 640 by 480 is a 4 to 3 ratio. But hey! You probably can't see the overlay. There we go. I mean, this feels smooth. This is nice. This is definitely playable. Wow. I mean, look at the graphics. Oh. What is that? You can't even tell. Alright. Can you read any of the writing? Yeah, 640 by 480 is probably a bit extreme. Let's see if we can find something. Awesome, I can't even read the menu anymore. Let's go 800 by 600. I remember when we did turn our screens from 640 to 480, 640 by 480 to 800 by 600, and we looked at these and thought, wow, that's so clear. I I remember dealing with older people at the time and them saying, no, turn it back to 640 by 480. I can't read the small writing. Which is fair enough. It was quite a big difference. But anyway, let's have a little fly around. I mean, graphics wise, this is great. It's smooth, like it's running okay. You just can't see anything, but it's running okay. Oh, so anyway, that's just a bit of fun. If you've got a 1050, get the old ARC because it runs just fine. And the difference in the game is negligible. The old ARC and the new ARC is pretty much the same game, apart from this one being in Unreal Engine 5, so it uses all the Unreal Engine 5 features like the interactive foliage and the interactive water and all that sort of stuff, which I don't think Wildcard personally can take credit for because that was the Unreal devs that made that shit happen. So buy Survival Evolved. Don't get Survival Evolved Remastered if you've got a 1050. On a 1080, I don't know, you could probably run it. I think you probably could on a 1080. And I mean, like, I probably could on a 1050 if I tweaked the ini files and maybe remove the trees, you know. But then, I don't know, if you're turning all the graphics down like this, I think you're sort of taking away from it. And it feels like I'm playing Doom 1. You know, that kind of resolution. Which, I mean, Doom 1 was a fantastic game. Anyway, this is just a bit of fun. I hope you had a laugh. I hope you enjoyed the video. I can't wait to put this 3060 back in my machine. If you like the video, you know what to do. If you want to see more, not a lot of gaming stuff, but sometimes we do gaming stuff. We do a lot of stuff relating to scams as well, so if that interests you, hit the subscribe button and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace, love and respect to all. Yeah, even at 1080p, it's not too bad. You could probably turn the resolution scale down, but I don't think it's worth it.